Good evening, everyone. And sorry I haven't been around for a while. We've been doing a little bit of work on a side project. Thanks for the sub, Ulfric. It is much appreciated. We will be back soon. I just need to get the new studio set up. We're going to have some studio set up down at the shop. So I'm actually at home today in our current studio. And I do apologise that I haven't been doing Wednesdays. It has been a bit hectic, as you can probably guess. So what we've got is we're vending at Nationals this weekend, and we need singles. Apparently the best place to find singles is in a box, apparently. So going to crack. Thank you, Weathered Pixel. And yes, I know, Chewy, you've got to admit the work's been put in. I've got 6 boxes of Wrath, 8 boxes of Monarch, and some Crucible somewhere, and 4 boxes of Crucible down there. And what's this? Oh, that's the Wrath. Oh, I'm getting a bit confused. So yeah, and another box of Wrath there. So I am going to be speeding through it as fast as possible because, yes, I definitely need as much stuff out of it as possible. And the booster, I put the cards in there and the boosters in there. The shop is getting there. I'm well chuffed with where we're at so far. Our first event at the weekend, albeit a very rushed weekend, was for 8 players, and it was a good turnout. Mr. Steve won it, and he won his golden ticket. And a whole load of extra prizing went out. We had a Lexi kit. Oh, this is not looking good so far. To give out, as well as the golden ticket, as it were. Pounding Gale is the first card that we're looking at. These are all Japanese print as well. Thank you, Mark. It would be much appreciated. I have no idea how many people are turning up. I've had a lot of people respond saying yes, they're coming. Gonna probably have to sort some extra tables out. We currently have 16 X-Wing tables permanently set up with 24 card tables. Those 24 card tables can actually change quite easily into X-Wing tables, just with a bit of wood over the top of it. Hopefully we'll be able to sort that out after this weekend. Thank you for the follow, First Degree Geek. I'm looking forward to meeting a lot of the Flesh and Blood players this weekend. Hello, Egan. How are you doing? Ooh, a nice shiny. I want to keep that one out. Nice shiny Potion of Strength. So we're looking for things, what we're calling staples, like Sink Blows, Pretty Cards, Potions. Thank you, mate. Still a long way to go. We've got loads of bits and pieces that we need to be sorting. And Magenshi release. Cool. We're getting a full new front storefront put on it, rather than the roller shutters. Blessing and a stroke. And then we'll have a totally separate, like 2 totally separate buildings, so to speak. One will be for Protect cards, And the other one will be the games. Ooh, Steelblade Supremacy. That's a nice one. Yeah, and there'll be one for the gaming entrance. No, I'm back where we were. We've got work to do. Disable on setting up some kind of studio down there. The broadband's in. The broadband's better than what we've got here. So that's not going to be too much of an issue. Warriors Valor and a foil sink below. So yeah, it should be okay from there, sort of thing. But at the moment, we're just I'm just in the studio that I built at home. Steelblade Shunt and Debilitate. I'm not expecting a massive card out of this because we have already pulled a Mask of Momentum from this case. So it is more just looking for the nice cards to put on the stall at the weekend. That is quite a distinct possibility, Mark. Part of where we're at doesn't have a decent Iron Song Determination, doesn't have a decent ceiling in at the moment. So we're getting quotes to put a suspended ceiling in. Once the suspended ceiling goes in, we can work down over from that and possibly get some good camera angles and set it up on. I'm thinking at least one of the X-Wing tables and possibly one of the card tables, or one that moves between the two, if that makes sense. So that's signal. We're still trying to get bits and pieces from Asmodee to get finally set up and get all of the organised play running. We've managed to pick up some bits from forged in foil from some other places that have helped us out to get the X-Wing running. LSS have been really good. I've been speaking to them quite a lot. Yeah, LSS have been really good and supportive of us getting this all sorted and up and running. And hopefully we should be able to do a lot more with it. Crippling Crush. So 2 Majestics in this one so far. Sigil, Warriors Valor, and Surging Strike. Yeah, we can rewind the security camera to see if someone knocked it. Oh, that's a bit nice because that's a second legendary. Hiya, Craig. How are you doing, mate? Thanks for calling by. It was good to see people in person, if that makes sense. Scratchy eye, that needs to be itched. Backlon strapping and an ironwrought helm. Could do with some E-strikes out of this lot. Yeah, it's been a bit. And an Alpha Rampage. That's nice. It's been a bit strange. We had an event on Sunday. We had a few people around on Saturday for BattleTech and some Flesh and Blood demos. So we're yeah, the graphics are atrocious IRL. Right, I need it. You know, I definitely had a knife. It's got to be in one of these boxes. I will. In fact, I tell you what, that can go over there. I'll get all of them out. And the other ones anyway. Wow, live X-Wings. It's not something to be... Oh, I've got no room now. This is never a good idea. That's not a knife. This is a knife. No, that's a spoon. Good evening, Tavern Wars. Good to see you. We already have Infinity on the shelf. We already sell it on the web store. And out of all of the games that I support so far, believe it or not, Infinity is the first one that we have a full board of terrain for a table. My friend Ronan actually made me some of their cardboard scenery up during lockdown. We used it for Stargrave, but yeah, we've got quite a bit of it sat there. There is definitely at least one Infinity table, but other games are massively varied. Yeah, that I'm not even going into that at the moment. Oh, I did ask for an Easter egg. We're having more stuff sent back to us when we're sending it out. It's unreal. Bigger knifey spoony. Let's have all them in a pile. They can go there. Nice shinies there. Yeah. Trenching tool. We've got all kinds of games planned. I've been speaking to another company today about a game. Was that a pommel? Red pommel? Did I just throw a red pommel under the bus? I didn't. I'm dreaming. Or is that it? I did. Other games, we have a lot of games by War Cradle, Dystopian Wars, Mythos. What's the other one that we were? Moonstone, stuff like that. We're aiming for the indie games. I know loads of people have told me, oh, you want to be going for the GW stuff, get the GW stuff in, this, that, and the other. There's such a saturation locally of GW sellers and games and events. Double super. And the store that I work very closely with also run a lot of it, and we just end up tripping over each other. So I'm going for the little like indie games and stuff like that, especially ones where it's a low cost entry. I think Mythos was one of the best examples. If you pick your force, it's a 50 quid entry, and that's it. You get a gubbins and a starter faction, and you're good to go for 50 quid. You've got to paint them, of course, and build them, but other than that, everything's there. Umbra Turis was one that we've had mentioned. My friend Snowy played it at the weekend at Gotham to Somalia, yeah, that one, GTS. And it worked out to be another really cool skirmishy game. And that's what I'd like to aim for, if that makes sense. Those types of fun little games. Rather than... people are talking, sorry. He hasn't muted his phone. He will in a second if you start, Mark. I know where you live, remember. As for the more mainstream games that we are going to be doing, obviously we're doing X-Wing, X-Wing Legion, Marvel Crisis, and Armada. Again, supporting the locals and also helping Beanie Games out a bit because they can't get as many games on for various reasons. So we're going to take over some of the games that have been running for them for some time. There's loads more games. I know I can see you as first degree geek. Are you local? Do I know? Is there a chance that I actually know who you are? That sounds really weird. Fist staunch surging. I think our biggest obstacle at the moment is just getting through making scenery. I've got a couple of really cool guys helping out with that. That's another 2 iron helms. So yeah, we've got scenery coming as quickly as possible. Doing Marvel Crisis first. I had Craig helping me last night for a couple of hours. Well, yesterday, sorry, not last night. Yesterday for a couple of hours. We got a lot of the scenery kits built. And to start with, everything is just going to be basically... Cool. So, we're not fully open, so to speak, this week, because obviously we're at Nationals Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So my wife and someone else will be at the shop, but it's not open for gaming or anything like that. Next week, Friday, Saturday and Sunday is our big opening weekend. We've got a X-Wing event that is showtime. Already selling quite well. We also have... Yeah, you've got a... what's it called? Yeah. You've got a limbo in to get through the door. Yeah, so next weekend we've got Friday night X-Wing to kick off on Friday night. Then Saturday we have a full X-Wing event on. And then on Sunday we have a Keyforger Armory event. Yeah, definitely Chewy. If people get a bit shirty, Bob will deal with it. He has already instructed us that he will just deal with it. I don't think we will get much option, to be honest. All hail Bob, our furious leader. Hey, we have a rout and a raging onslaught. That definitely goes into that pile, and that pile. Right, what I'm going to do is stop all these from falling out. We're not selling. No, we're not selling Warhammer. We do. I play some of the actual board gamey type Warhammer stuff, Curse City and stuff like that. We might do some bits and pieces along those lines, but not really running big Warhammer events and stuff like that. I still help out and run the one at Beanie's, so we still have locals. I'll still be helping run the local 40k event, so I think Stephen's got that pretty well covered. So it's all good, so to speak. As I said, there's so many people doing the 40k events. It would just trip over. Yeah, Curse City does exist, and I have a fully painted set of it, Mark. A fully, very nice painted set of it, so I know it exists. I think I might have, yeah, that was from when I got the Brave Forge braces. Thank you for the new follow-up. Who's that? Callum. I still love the GW miniatures. No library and no phantasmals yet. Wrong set for a start. This is Wrath to start with. We are going on to Monarch after these ones. I've got 8 boxes of Monarch, so there's probably a slight chance of getting one. I haven't pulled Fabled in a while. I'm definitely due a Fabled. Thing is, I might have worn out my Fabled pulling ability with the 6 trees that we pulled. Yeah, that was some ridiculous luck. I've had a few people asking how we are doing nationals. We're not taking all of our stock. We are cherry picking some of. Obviously, we're going to take all of the Majestics, the Legendaries that we're pulling out of these boxes. We're not going to touch the stock that's on the website. It's not as easy as just taking it down with us. Not really. Singles, yes, we will. I'm planning on breaking into the singles market quite a bit. Oh, now that's what we're talking about. That's the spicy meatball that I really need for the shop this week. The tunic of loveliness. Where's the card sleeve? Yeah, it's a mighty spicy meatball. Yeah, definite good timing, Callum. So yeah, oh wow. Falafel. I'll get rid of these. Oh yes, cool. Thank you. So yeah, all of the stock. No. I can tell you if Rasta's here. Spicy meatballs with pineapple. Nope, no shouting. Cool, we're safe. Anything to do with pizza on Italian food and Rasta will kill me. Hey, that's 3 iron rot helms in foil. And hello Dan, by the way. How are you doing? I hope you can make it one of the days for our weekend extravaganza. Brickneck. This has been a canny box. Not even halfway through it. Pineapple goes on anything. Can't remember where it was. We were away on an X-Wing event, and I had a Nutella and banana pizza. That was unreal. You've not lived until you've had a crazy brew. Yeah, you've not lived until you've had a Nutella and banana pizza. Oh yes. Hey, hello, Ulfric. It's like salt and vinegar, pineapple and pizza. It just rolls off the tongue, and it's gorgeous to boot. So yes, we're going to have some display cases with nice spicy cards in. That's fine, Dan. 100%. I'd prefer to have you there learning. Oh, and a pummel. And there is no one that comes to the events that's going to say anything about that. You're more than welcome just to throw stuff down. If you're doing stuff wrong, I'm sure they will let you know, and we will get you sorted. Which rule set? FFG AMG, 200 points. Yeah. I've never tried jalapenos with pineapple. It might curb the ancestrals and a last ditching foil. It might calm it a bit. It's expanded, mate. I didn't want to limit anyone on the first one back. We look at start running the proper events and stuff like that as time goes by. We've got we do have a full store championship kit to run. So we're going to have an X-Wing store championship. See who's Protec's first ever X-Wing store champion. It's the jalapenos. Sound response. Hey, another remembrance. Those remembrances are coming thick and fast. No bid rules. Wow. Yeah. Can I discuss that with my yeah. Obviously, I've been very busy while all of this is going on. Has much been said about it? Yeah. A reflex. Fraction. Hey, debilitate. Yeah, it could all be out by then. Nimble, Backbone, Savage, and another Showtime. And Surging Striking File. So yeah, rather than have all of the... I think I just mixed a rare in there, but I don't think it's going to matter. Rather than having all of the commons and stuff with us, what I'm taking is a big box and literally the 8,000 thingy box sorting boxes, 8,000 card sorting box, and we're just going to fill it with the commons and uncommons and the rares, and it's going to be just 10 cards for £1. Pick which 10 cards you want, pay £1, happy days. Saves me having to sort them out, but there could be some cards in there worth a couple of quid, knowing some of the Monarch rares at the moment. Yes. have fun at foosball. I really hope that is proper foosball and not football. HiveNet, it is some Wrath, some Monarch, and some Crucibles. A little bit of everything. We're already some boxes in. I'm trying to get just some stock to put in the displays at Nationals. I've managed a tunic and a couple of Easter eggs, a Brave Forge braces so far, so I'm quite happy. A couple of Crazy Brews as well, and we got a Mask of Momentum earlier. I'm going to go with first come, first served, mate. If there's anything on the website that you want, I tell you what, you have just hit the nail on the head. What I'm going to do is anything on the website, if people want it taking down, when I find the button to press, that's the one. Oh, I've got a coffee as well. Look at this. Living Realms mug. Something spicy just sold. That's okay. That's what that one was. Oh, so the last Caution just sold. I'm making a code for free postage. Create a discount code. Free shipping. No end date, number of times. So anyone wanting collection from Nationals, if you use the code NATS at checkout, it's free. As long as it's tomorrow. Because any time after tomorrow, and I'll be at Nationals. What was it? Well, yeah. What would you have been looking for, Callum, if that was the case? And yes, you did butcher that, Mark. Oh, right, yes. I'll see what... didn't we have a Phantasmal Footsteps up? Or is it gone now? Yay, a glint. Definitely warrior stuff in that. Laughs in Bravo. Hey, what's a cold foil between customers? I think I've got the library in cold foil as well. I don't have them with me. So for our event next week, we've got some special prizes to give out. Some of our clear plastic cards. And we've had a very limited run of 5, I believe. 4 or 5. Hey, reckless swing. Bravo's done as I'm not sure. I didn't even think of that, actually. Sigil and driving. So, yeah, we've got a Gaston Bravo done. Gaston from... so that's Bravo. What's Gaston? Gaston's from... Yeah, Beauty and the Beast. Is it Beauty and the Beast? It's one of the Disney things. Look up Disney Gaston, Alex. I knew it was one of them. Rising knee kick thrust. Yeah, I thought it was. But we've got more ideas. We've got more ideas for more cards. Another showtime. Definitely some Bravo-ness in it all. And a sink below. Which one's foil? There's a foil one here somewhere. That wants to be there. Overpowered. So my plans are to do this until I either fall asleep in front of you all, or my thumb packs in again. Even though I've had a couple of weeks of resting my thumb from opening packs, it still twinges every time I open a pack. Hey, we have a route. So yeah, I've still got some Dorinthias left. I've got a couple of Vesserais left. I've definitely got Bravos left. Last ditch and foil. So there's a few nice Protec specials for the Protec events coming up. Disable time snap and blackout kick. 3 packs left. Sink below. And another E-strike. I'll definitely take these E-strikes when they're coming out like this. If I remember rightly, I think I've given away one of my foil E-strikes. So I may have to replace one of mine. And last pack. Foil E-strike. Bet ya. Or a foil flick-flack. It's close to a foil E-strike. And I think I'll do one more box of Wrath. I'm just looking at how much stock I've got. Oh, go on then. One last one. It's a bent box anyway, so. trying to be conservative because I do have, as I say, our opening event, Crippling Crush, next weekend, a week on Sunday. I could still do with some stock in the shop for then. But most of it, I think I should be able to get some more next week. I know I've got some Crucible coming. A small pallet's worth coming from Germany. And then I don't think I've got anything left for Asmodee, but I might put an Asmodee order in to have stock in the shop for next week, and also to do a bit of a restock on the website, because I do know the website is quite low at the moment. There's a Reflex, Staunch. A huge bang from out the back of the house. And let me just... Where is that at? Just quickly check. Pounding Gale. It's only our second actual reasonable card. Lots of sink belows in this one, and pummels. Seem to get a sink below and a pummel in the same pack quite a lot. They're not. I think sink belows are about £1.50, £1.60, but it's more. I want a handful of cards. Yeah, 3 strikes. Yeah, I want a handful of like staples with us as well for while we're down there. Unfortunately, we've not been able to get any Arcane Rising. I think my wonderful wife is coming down to chase away the burglars. Yep. I couldn't either. I was thinking it might have been Glenn. Oh, I'll just load them in. To be honest, that's more strikes more E-strikes this time than we had in 8 boxes last week or the week before. Losing track of days and times, so slightly making up for having no E-strikes. So they will be at Nationals. If they don't sell at Nationals, then they will go on the website next week. McGinty. So yeah, anything that doesn't strike, anything that doesn't sell, will come back with us, go on the website, and will be available Monday or Tuesday. Ooh. There's a Reflex. Time Snap. Lord of Wind. I haven't had any Lord of Winds for a while. So from the 2 cases, we've had 3 Majestics so far. So I am quite chuffed with that, especially when one of them was a tunic. So we've had the Cat Hat, tunic and Brave Forge braces, and 3 E-strikes. 4 E-strikes as an E-strike with the Cat Hat as well. Spinal Crush. In the wrong place. The Spinal Crush is always in the wrong place in these packs. So what should I open next? Crucible or Monarch? Thank you for the follow, Dark Defender. We're hoping to have this set up down the shop soon, so the sound might change. Hey, Tomo. Oh, so we have a tie on Monarch versus Crew at the moment. A Skink Below. Iron Song Determination. Another foil. Sludgisms. Blessing, Flick Flack, and foil Sand Sketched. Sigils. Oh, I do apologise, mate. I think I've missed quite a few people coming in. And a Singing Steelblade, again, in the wrong place. And Whelming Dustwave. Staunch, Flutter, and Steelblade. And I think that rounds out our Wrath. We are all wrathed out. Right, let's get these all in then. So they're all really good cards, followed by really, really good cards and yay cards. Some foils and some staples. And what we're going to do with the foils and stuff like that. Another box. That's a good plan. Foils. I don't think we're just mixing the rares in, so the rares aren't going to matter. But I'll probably have a foils box as well down there with us. Good evening, big bearded beasties. How are you this fine evening? It's been years since I've seen you. There we go. Some of the infamous Crucible. I've already opened 6 boxes of Crucible to take with us. What's another 4? I've got 1 case. Sorry, I meant cases. I've got 1 case of what's it called? Aria First Edition left, and I had been considering cracking it open for Nationals. It's either crack it open for Nationals or hold it for events. It's very hard to make a decision. nothing, last 2 rares, and a foil. These are a little bit easier to get on with and open. Increased attention, towering, and Zephyr. Brutal Assault, Pitfall Trap, and Crane Dance. A Zen State token. Ooh, Massacre. That'll do. And Mandible Claws. Crush the Weak. Beasts Within. Perfect timing, Martin. The Beast Within. There you go. You should go Brute, Martin. Oh, this is an interesting one. A Lunging Press in foil. They're very short printed in foil, and for some reason they hold massive value on TCG Player, so it pushes our price through the roof. It's one of those anomalies like the Talisman of Dowsing, Pathing Helix, and Plasma Barrel Shot. Oh, hell yes. Oh, wow. That is a foil Courage of Bladehold. That is beautiful. That, they say, is definitely a spicy meatball. Without the... I think that's got to be one of the most expensive cards. But you know what? I have one of these weird things, a website that tells me the prices of all the cards. It does it all for me, so I don't have to. Rushing River and Cinder. Fashion, oh, wrong one. Crucible. It is a £40 to £50 spicy meatball of card. That's about that. Yeah, it's the fourth most expensive card in the set. Quite. Our website is index linked to TCG Player. So our prices are tracked with a slight, remorseless, a slight valuance or value change for dollar to the pound sort of thing. It's just built into our software. It really works. We've had a couple of mistakes where prices have crashed on some stuff, but if you're one of the lucky peoples to get it, then good on you. I know we sold a load of Shiners, Shania, yeah, the Shapeshifter, for around about the £50 mark. They flew out the door when it was down that low. And then the day after, we get told that yeah. Sorry, Mark. Rousing Ether. So the other Kodachi is quite expensive as well. The normal one in that direction. Yes, definitely Shania Twain. Cheyenne, it is. But it's a lot easier to say Shania. So currently we have the Arknight Shard at 324, the Tunic at 162, Cheyenne at 158, and Courage of Bladehold at 45. but those prices are just constantly rising. Foil Unified Decree. Sabers even. Yeah, getting a foil Courage of Blade Hold's pretty sweet. And a foil Centauri Saber and a Rattlebones and a normal lunging press. Shannara, Tales of whatever it is. High Speed Impacts. So, is anyone in here actually going to Nationals? Like a hole in the toe. So cliffs and claws. It's alright, wait till you come up. Just remember when you come up you're in my house. My house now. I did have John mention in chat that he was looking at coming up as well. Believe it or not, miss that guy. I would like to see him. It's been nearly 2 years since I've seen you lot. Tripwire Trap and Rushing. Ah, cool. Do you own a shop? Yeah, it is. I saw it come up, Mark. Because it will... yeah, I blew my knee in October at... Just Play and Warlords. And then I came down to you guys. Yeah, it's part of how we got sorted. We talked to LSS Direct and then get the product through Asmodee, which works really well. Really enjoying that. They've got a very hands-on setup with their customers, LSS, which is absolutely brilliant. I'm going to swap them around because I'm getting them all mixed up. Speaking with Alan Hale, who I first made contact with 7 or 8 months ago, he knows how much this has built our store to what it is now. Without Flesh and Blood, I don't think we would be anywhere near what we're doing. Oh, foil snag. Not going to say no to that. We have a couple of great people. Hello, Steve. Good evening. We have a couple of people in the community to thank for helping us through a fair few pit holes. Living Realms, Fabio, Ryan and Jake. They've been absolutely brilliant with us. Helped us out left, right and centre. Lazy Dragon Gaming, they've helped massively. As I said, Beanie's my local help out. We work very well together as a team. But yeah, without Flesh and Blood, we wouldn't be a patch on what we are now. And a Zephyr Needle in foil. It's a really enjoyable game. There's... I love the guys there. Look, I even drink from one of their mugs rather than the skulls of my... Is that got a fly? I think I've got a fly in... It's either a fly or a spider. Anyway. And it was Living Realms that have extended the invite for us this weekend to be the singles trader for Nationals. So a huge thank you to Fabio. Even some of the bits and pieces we've got for the shop, he's massively helped with. There is a great community out there of stores helping each other in the background, and to say I'm quite honoured to be part of it is an understatement. Just little things like helping each other out with kits. Ooh, Quicken token. When some stores are short of a kit or two, they've helped out. They've been passing them around, swapping kits that they've got for ones that they don't play at their stores for ones that they do. Yeah, it's quite cool. Maruvian skies, and then one of those meganetic shockwaves. So, yeah, shops helping each other. What are they doing? Have they never heard of competition? It is a really strange concept, Mark. Don't know why people would think it would even be considered in this day and age. Oh, I did that the wrong way around. Where's Steve telling me I got them in the wrong pile? Dorencia. Oh, excuse me. So you're quite aware of how much I've gone around TOing for other stores, helping other stores, building networks between stores over the last 5 or 6 years, Mark. It really does work, and it has helped. You know me, I'm not... If I've got enough money to pay the bills, that's me happy. Don't need any more than that. I always do it for the exposure. Exposed. Oh, sorry. Oh, Heron's Flight foil. Sweet. And Towering Titan in the wrong pile again. Come on, Steve. Stop playing them computer games that I want to be playing. Mandible Claw, Rushing River. Yeah, our progression, and the reason I thought that was the blooming shard there, Aether Conduit. The reason we've done some of the stuff so quickly. Yeah, no worries, mate. I have an idea who it may be. Arg Smash. The fact that I was able to ask help and advice of things to do when I was starting up, little bits and pieces of going, right, we want to do this. Ooh, Perchy Grapplers. We want to do this. Is there anything... have people had bad experiences? Have people had good experiences? Anything you can advise us on? And you get 5 or 6 different viewpoints from some of the groups, and they go through with you saying this, and this. You might be worth looking at these, or just ignore these ones because you'll be trying to get out of that contract within about a week and stuff like that. And yeah, the number of times it's saved us has been quite unreal at the moment. Something as simple as struggling for tables. We have the white ones on loan at the moment, and it was I knew what I wanted. I'd seen them, but I just couldn't find them again. And I just asked, I was like, has anyone seen these orange and black? Because obviously our whole setup is going to be the orange and black colours, that sort of stuff. And hey, foil gamblers gloves. Yeah, we're going with the orange and black. So having orange and black tables would absolutely fit right in, and I'd seen them, I just couldn't find them. So yeah, we Zen State, Corks of Commotion. Someone just gave us the link to where they were. It was like, ah, that's cool. So yeah, I'll have them. Hit and Run and Benji. We got very lucky. I must admit, we got very lucky in a lot of the stuff for the shop. Joe managed to find the floor tiles. The floor tiles were we were getting estimates of round about the £2,000 to £2,500 mark. We'd almost given up, and we're going to go with the option of just putting. Yeah, we're more black with orange highlights. We would never take the full orange. Oh, Dawnblade foils. I forgot what I was saying there. Mark's threw me. Feeling sad about the other orange shop. Oh, floor tiles, yeah. My wife found them for about... it worked out we got 600 tiles for £400 basically delivered to the door. And then it took me, Joe and Zoe, it took us a day to lay it all. So it was like, cool, that's perfect. The temperature straight away changed. It was a lot warmer in there straight off. We do have more plans for a suspended ceiling, a full new fascia on the front, but the fact that we got twinning blades, the fact that we got the flooring down for a fraction, it was unreal. And then the chairs, I know they're not orange chairs, but we did look and you can't actually get orange covered chairs, so the closest we could get was a cherry red, or I think it might be called fire red. So Anathoth, and I was like, right, I want the red ones. And then yeah, we didn't lay them backwards, considering that's the first time we've ever laid carpet tiles. We did all right. Where's Steve? Come on, Steve. All the things said start from the middle. Everyone. Trust me, it's a lot easier to do the edges when the edges run off. I actually wish I'd started right in the middle rather than, yeah. Most people lay a chalk line down, but yeah, reasons I didn't. But yeah, we found the chairs for £10 each, second hand. The place had them in for a couple of months. Ooh, foil plasma. And didn't like them for what they were using them for, so I was like, okay. We know that the designer chair's good because we know a lot of shops have them in already. Chain lightning, normal, and then it was like, cool, I'm quite happy having that, and especially for £10 each. We did get 68 of them, but slightly cheaper again for buying in bulk. But I've got plenty of spares. We're just going to wrap them up and put them away for the future, if that makes sense. We were going to start alternate them so there was like a checkered pattern as well. Yay, Sutcliffe's. That's been quite a... Is this a 2 box? No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's been quite a box, this one. It's not a Courage of Blade hold, nice, but Gambler's Gloves are... What are Gambler's Gloves? 40 quid. Can't sniff at a £40 foil Gambler's Glove and some copper. The tokens, nope, that's just one of the... Oh, I did it again, that's not foil. Yeah, I've not had many foil character cards. They're normally quite a... yeah. Chokeslam, we did get a pistol and high speed impact. I think I've done 3 of them. Yeah, 1 left to go. I've not had, as I say, I've not had many big pulls like the shards or the other ones, but Courage of Blade hold, yeah, I'll take that. Someone said I should have done it all in black and red and done it as the Death Star. Hey, Crucible of Earthwind. I definitely missed a trick on that one. Maybe do that in phase 2 or 4 or 8, whichever phase we're not in at the moment. Heaven's Flight, foil kill. Dauntless, high speed. Let me get rid of some of these before I knock them over. Time is it? It is 7:45. I'll be. Run, Sutcliffe's, Maruvian, and we have the snapback, high speed impact again, and another plasma barrel shot. Consuming, Chain Lightning, Rushing River. Foreboding Bolt, Tripwire, and Benji, and Cramp in my left hand. That's never good. Cindering Springboard. Into Romping Club, Dauntless and Barragings. Cuckoo. Blessing and Rattlebones. Soulbead, Rushing Rivers. And Chalk Slam, Mandible Claw, and another Rushing River. Foil Feign Death, and we've started with the fireworks. Yay! Cindering, we have a Mangle and a Marufian Skies. And Alpha Blood, Dauntless and Credence. Chalk Slam, Towering Titan, and Dauntless, and Carmens all over the place. Sleep Dart, Foil, Rock Slide, and Talishar. Rushing River, Promise of Plenty, and Barragings. An Ira in foil. Found a foil Ira poster in a load of promotional stuff that I bought off a chap on eBay, and the poster for Ira in foil is absolutely bonkers. The colour on it is fantastic. Yeah, it's definitely one going in a frame. Last Crane Dance, last 2 packs. I think that was all of the boxes as well. Hooray! Swing First, Maruvian and Sledge. Last pack, last chance for something spectacular. Anathos, Spoils of War. And Reinforce the Line. Right, let's get these ones put away. And the rubbish thrown out. So they're rares. And I put the foil somewhere special last time. Foils in with all of this. Nope. Where did I put the foils? Ah, in that box. So, Heron's Flight. All of them. Those foils at the bottom. And Courage at the top. Right. Where is... It is all here. Let's hit the Monarch. I'm not expecting wonders from Monarch. It's the Belgian print, so yeah. It's more so we had stock down there than anything spectacular. I think I'll be very lucky to pull anything good. As I said, I've had all my luck with the trees last week. I can't remember. Is this the same? I can't remember where the rares Bear's hide at the back. It's been that long since I've opened these. Is that the foil? Yeah. Foil, garment, rares, that. Yeah, that's been a while since I opened money. Foils, V of the Vanguard isn't too shabby as a foil. Waterwrath, Battlefield Blitz, rares, normals. Worldly Bellow, Tremor, and our first hit is Spill Blood. Let's have a look at Monarch first edition. Nope, the Monarch Unlimited. So we're looking at libraries at 200, Phantasmals at 100, Vestiges at 98, Carrions down at the 75. I'll probably hit the Valiant Dynamos the way my pulls have gone. Seek Rising, Consuming Aftermath. I think I've got that mixed up. That's fine. Enigma Chimera. Howl Ridden. It's not a bad one. Foil Yinty Yanty, Ironhide, Seeping, Dusk, and a Hatchet. Foil Genesis, that's quite pretty. Plough Through and Tremor. Prismatic Shield, Dimensional Gateway, Captain's Call, Hatchet, and Legs. Blood Tribute, Rise Above, Seeping Shadows, and there's a chain. I wonder how many banned cards I can pull out of the boxes. Yay. Brandish, Gallantry, Pulping, and Duskpath. Dimensional Foil, V, and Invert Existence as a Majestic. Express Lightning, Foil, Herald of Triumph, Captain's Call. I still think things like the Herald of Triumph in the rares could actually be worth something, even as just a rare in normal. Yeah, the Herald of Triumph foil is in yellows £2.80, so probably worth a few pennies above what they normally go for. Soul Rebuild and an Arknight. So, Majestics. Luminaris is looking like the most expensive in Rainbow. And then Cataclysm. So, Shadow of Blasphemous. Seeds of Agony Files, Valiant Thrust, Soul Harvest, and look there. And Duskpath, Rise Above, Sonata. Sonata's quite a popular card. Usually about £7. It's not too bad. Boneyard, Herald of Judgment, double Herald of Judgment. Oof. Tome of Torment foil. Halo, Invigorate, and Plow Through. Oh, I've got that the wrong way around. Half of that. Surgings, Phantasmify, and Lay. I have to double check these. Somewhere close. And Herald of Tenacity and Normal Tome. Definitely got them the right way around this time. Be a little foil. Ironhide, Seeping, Endless. Foil, normal. Junk file. Foil Parable. Normally quite a good seller. Phantasmify and Glisten. Across the Line, another one that's pretty good in that setup. Writhing and Valiant. And last but not least, hopefully, mind you, I've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 out of this box. I'm not going to get anything else in here. Surging Militia is the foil. Parable, Prismatic Shields. Yeah, 9 Majestics in a box is probably the top end for Majestic numbers. It's like 1 in 3. Fortune Herald, Seek, and a Phantasmify. Genesis to start off. Rally the rear. Seeping Phantasmaphies. Convulsions. And that was another big bang from out the back. I think it's just stuff getting blown around by the wind by the sound of it. Courage. Retributions. Adrenaline. Dusk Soul. Dimensional Crossroads is the foil. Endless, invigorating light. And that. Hungering, Glisten, and an Ebb and Fold. And we have a Plow Through, Tremor, Rise Above. So that's the foil, Stony, Muscle, Dimensional. Oh, 2 boxes left. We have the Glisten, Time Skippers, Soul Harvest, Out Muscle. Brandish, Battlefield Blitz, Evergreen, Writhing, and Underworldly Bellow, Glisten, and a Luminaris Normal. That's alright. It's about an £8 card. £8 or £9, I think. Lunatide Plunderer, Herald and Heralds. Captain's Call, and Herald of Triumph and Seeping Shadow. Opposite end of the spectrum, this box. We've only got 4 so far. There's been a lot of good foils in amongst it all. That's 5. But yeah, you definitely got to see both ends of it. A box with 9 in and probably a box with 6, maybe 7 at the most in. Oh, and a carrion husk. Okay, that's a little bit different. A £100 carrion husk. And then Tremor, Rising, and Boltins. Ghostly Visit. Time Skippers Writhing, Valiant Thrust, and a back to front cracked bauble. Interesting. spears, glisten, howl, a couple of hatchets. Prismatic shields, hallowed rites, howl from beyond, and all of the other stuff. Arcanic Crackle, Nourishing Emptiness, not a bad card, and Galaxy Black. It's a 7 or 8 quid card as well. Prismatic Unhallowed, Soul Shackle. I'll take all. Unfortunately, this set has no ninjas in, but there's definitely a Benji there. A Katsu there, sorry. And we've had a Benji earlier. You've got a ninja off of this weekend for free. You've got the best ninja for free. Hallowed Rites. Irises. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's law. Right. Yes, that is Katsu, as in the curry. You are more than welcome, mate. Anyone that comes and has a demo game to see if they like it, there is we have the Iradex to give away to people. I'm at a loss. Do I do some more? Or do I leave them till tomorrow? I might do these last two boxes. Do I do these last two boxes? I'll do these last two boxes. I was going to do 8. I think my thumb is about done. The box on the counter at the shop, Martin, there's probably a lot in amongst all them for ninjas. But I'm also certain that if you mentioned in our chat group that you wanted ninja cards, I'm sure people would dig out what they've got. Beam. Spears. Tremor. Glisten. That, and that. And, wow. All the packs with nothing in. And followed by a foil tome. That'll do. That'll do nicely. Plow through foil. Herald of Triumph. Vexing Malice. Blinding Beam in foil's nice. Glisten. Rising Solar Tide, Genesis. A Einhide plate, and nothing much else. The old War-tuned Seek Horizons. Halfway through the box, and it's looking horrific. Adrenaline. I'm saying it's... Oh, and a Hexagon. I'm saying it's looking horrific. Half of these foils are worth £2 and £3 each now for some reason. Adrenaline Rush. Sonata. Things are looking promising again. Yeah, another Hexagon Tomo. Ode to Wrath foil. We have Herald of the Rouse. On nothing there. Foil Deep-Rooted Evil. Memorial Ground. Ridings. Yeah, it's picked up again. 2, 4, 6. Frontline Scout is that one. Vexing and Hallowed. And a Prism token. Rally the Rearguard. There's a lot of Vexing Malices in that lot. Pulping foil, Herald, and Surging Militia, Plough Through, Ode to Wrath. The last 2 packs. Is it going to be a flat 6 box? Warmongers. Captain's Call. It's looking that way. We've had the 2 foils as well. Oh, so there should be one in this. I'm saying there should be a Majestic in here. Told it. Called it. So 7 and a plate. Not too bad. I'm going to do this last box and then call it for the night. I am quite tired, as they say. We've been doing quite a bit of prep for Nationals this week as well, on top of moving into a shop and a million other things at once. Writhing. Another Invigorating. Reality prismatic shields. Pound for pound, Stubby's bolting blade, our first majestic. Oop. Surging militia. Battlefield bliss. And Warmonger's recital. Spill blood. Oh, hello. That's interesting. Case with 2 legendaries then. I'll happily take Vestige and a Carrion Husk. Makes it work slightly better. Yes. They're for the stall at Nationals, mate. And then whatever's left after Sunday will come home and go on the website. We're not quite sure how well singles will sell at Nationals. I've never done it before. I've done sales at events, but never just singles. So if we're left with a lot of singles, then they'll all go up on the website, which is not much of a problem. Soul Reaping. But then, if they do sell well, I can just order some more next week and have them turn up in a couple of days. Impregnable Belief. Mutated Mass. We have been very quiet of late. We've not been putting much up on the website because we've had a lot of outgoing money for setting the shop up. That has been quite expensive, but yeah, we're nearly there. There's a couple of more displays that we need to pick up. And once they're in place, I'll be happy for now. The next sort of stuff is tying the colours in. Some of the tables are just wood coloured. The miniatures tables are just wood coloured. I want to change them to black and orange as well. So Joe's going to be doing that while we're away. Getting some paint, getting some black paint onto it, and then look at some orange highlights when we come back. Nope, not that one. That one. Another Raiden. All the Raidens. We've not had any foils yet. Nope. Did have a vestige of Soul, so Captain's Call. I know someone's been wanting me to pull the Valiant Dynamos. If he's about in the chat or hiding. There's a right above. And plough through. 2 left in amongst all these. V of the Vanguard. Pulping, Endless More. Cards are going everywhere. Wrappers are going everywhere, sorry. travelling, and Captain's Call again. Ooh, it's getting very, very tight, this one. And Mark of the Beast foil, nice. Shame it's not there. Oh, and Soul Food, double Majestic pack. That starts to make up for it. 2, 4, 6. Ooh. Technically, there's one more. At least one more. There's either one foil and another, or just a normal. And I guess, I think, if I'm reading the runes correct. Dread Screamer and Whistle. I'd rather have dumped the Majestic into the rares and not realised. We have an Invigorating Light. Sonata. So this has a foil one or nothing, I think. I'm going to go with nothing. Zealous. And nothings. See? It was in the runes. And all of them in there as well. Lots of packets. I missed all them. So not too bad a run. I think Wrath was the best to us out of the lot. But two nice two legendaries out of this as well. That's been pretty good. But yes, that's some decent stock for Nationals and some more foils for the foil box. Card sleeves. So I think I'm going to call it there. I do have one more box of Monarch, but I am slightly tired, as they say, and my thumb's killing again. So we shall catch us all soon once we get all this up and running again, and we'll get some more box openings and some painting on the go. I've missed painting so much. I want to get back to doing some painting when I can. So thank you all for popping by today. I shall catch you all at Nationals if you're going down. If not, I'll see you for the next one. Good night. Take care.